Hey guys. Okay, this first actual video of the year.
Yeah, the last one was just a little thing I wanted to do.
You wanted to
my friends
and ignore, pretend that didn't happen. And so this has actually been an idea I had. It's actually been an idea in my mind, in the back of my mind, and for a while.
We've talked about making a video on it for a few months now.
Yeah, for about a month or two.
For about a month or two now.
About a month and a half.
About a month and a half.
So
now we're finally doing it.
What is it?
This video is going to be discussing ideas for DLC in Smash Ultimate. Not necessarily anything we're expecting to happen, or things that we are things that we particularly you're begging for, but ideas that sound really cool and just
that aren't characters.
They aren't. No, characters and stages will not be the focus of this list. We'll be talking about new features in the game.
So starting off,
we have something.
I've actually heard of the idea. Yeah. I think this actually came from a extreme. Yeah,
a classic mode.
If anyone remember Smash 64
or his one-player game mode,
where it was the same aim fight, the same aim round. Same circumstances every time.
A different character.
Or you fight a Link, a Yoshi team, Fox, Ox, the Mario Brothers,
Samus,
as Pikachu, will encounter with Metal Mario. Metal Mario on his own stage.
Giant Donkey Kong and then Master Hand.
And a Fighting Polygon team.
Polygon team for him.
And while we're at it, just as a side note,
Jigglypuff kind of has this, but it's not a perfect. Come on, Jigglypuff is the only character you can play this with.
Really? You could have chose, I don't know.
She doesn't even have Wiki in this game.
Fuck you. Grow up.
Come on, that move's fun.
Fuck you. Okay, that's besides the point.
Either way, this one.
And no, as a side note, this wouldn't be a complete recreation if it didn't have of every stage.
But again, they could substitute stages for a while.
I know.
So they could easily substitute the Corneria stage.
Sector Z for Corneria.
They could easily substitute Sector for Corneria.
Okay, but and also, why isn't Metacrystal a stage?
Seriously, I've always wanted that to be an actual stage to play on. It's got a different terrain than Final Destination.
And it has a unique look and
has a unique aesthetic to it.
The Metacrystal theme is there. There's a spirit battle with Metal Mario.
There's no Metacrystal stage. This is criminal.
Oh, yeah. So, but the next idea I had was because if you play
something else related to Classic
though. You can play with 71 characters.
Not all 74 base series roster characters.
The 3 that are excluded
are Mii Brawler, Mii Swordfire, and Mii Gunner.
Someone tried adding them.
And when you try to load a classic move for them, since they don't have a classic move programmed in, it just kind of crashes the game.
It cuts to black and takes you back to the select screen.
Yeah, it just kind of kicks you out of it.
So that's where I got the idea. Yeah.
Why not have the Mii Fighters allow you to create a series of 6 random battles.
7 rounds.
7 random rounds. No, 7 rounds. Create a series of 7 rounds where you pick the fighter, stage, condition, where you pick the fighter, stage, type of match,
Edge and the boss.
Items, special effects, maybe.
Yeah.
And even and even the boss.
Think of it like Stage Builder or Mario Maker.
Except a bit less complex. Except with a little less freedom.
Yeah. So
this way you get to choose your own variety of scenarios.
Yeah.
Like you want to create a custom for your wall, a custom classical for your Waluigi, me. Where every round is just Luigi on a different stage,
and you only use sports related items.
Only sports related items spawn.
You could.
You can do that now.
You can. You want to
You want to create an Isaac me and duel the other sword fighters in the game. Now you can.
And you want to. What else can I take? Where else can I take?
Or you could. Or you could just create a big Chungus me and put a bunch of meme-worthy characters in. With stages like Final Destination and Hainenbow. The boss fight would obviously be
Gallium.
Would obviously be Gallium on Hainenbow.
Sorry, I made a big Chungus me.
Yep.
I'm a.
In fact, 2 of those 3 me's Noah actually made. He couldn't find a good Isaac me.
I did find.
Oh, you did make one of those. Yeah, Noah made all 3 of those. But yeah, that's enough for our second.
And this one is
a bit easier to explain.
And it was an idea I heard, a while ago.
DLC costumes for existing characters.
Now, how do you not make costumes? We know they're being. We know
those are returning based on Nintendo listing them.
Listing them for 75 cents.
75 cents.
That's still a scam.
But
anyway, but no. I mean, alternate costumes for
other characters. Like, for example, why not? Why not give Mario a? Why not give Kirby? Why not give Kirby his Curb outfit for Curb appearance with Star Ally?
Well, more like his old
his classic. Why not give a classic Kirby skin
or Meta Knight Morpho Knight
or Morpho Knight skin and for Meta Knight. Heck, maybe Meta Knight without his mask. Yes. Of course. They could, the prices could actually vary depending on how great the difference is.
Or,
for example, you could have like 25 cents to buy back the black Yoshi.
Oh yeah, yep, the black Yoshi. Alright, the black Yoshi was removed.
Like if you wanted to buy the black Yoshi skin, just a palette swap, you can buy, that's 25 cents.
Well, more like how I'd want to handle the costumes. Just make them from,
or just update,
do it like Odyssey does.
Yeah, like more free in updates, but Nintendo probably wants to make people pay for them.
Oh my!
Big oof right there.
Honestly, I could honestly go on with. I could be here all day
talking about ideas for this, but let's just move onwards.
Next up, we got this one is also easy to explain.
Well, first, let's talk about. Well, actually, we're going out of order of the list we put.
Okay.
Since I figured it would be good to tie things in. Okay, but first we have old and new bosses.
By that I mean,
bring back some of the bosses. You could bring back some of the bosses from Brawl, and introduce brand new bosses. Mm-hmm. For example, add Taboo, Duan, and Rayquaza back into the game.
And Porky.
Taboo, Duan, Rayquaza, and Porky back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, all of those except for Porky already have spirits.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be that hard. They won't even have to add new spirits for most of them.
I know.
And for the new boss, is even if they didn't want to add new spirits, there's already a ton of spirits they could pick from. Like for example, I breathe.
Okay.
For example, as a boss, you could have a Yeah.
Shit.
For example, you could have the Lord Bulbo or the Bulbin, or whatever.
I don't know. Oh, how about...
Or you could fight, or on the topic of Bulb, you could fight Emperor Bulborn. or Pikmin up against the boss representation.
Or any boss from Pikmin.
Or heck, they could even make Dr. Wily a full-fledged boss. Rathalos is already a assist trophy at a boss.
Yeah.
And while we're at it... Make the Yellow Devil an actual boss.
I heard this one.
Yeah.
A boss that takes a boss that takes barely any fucking damage, like the Black Knight.
I had another good one.
And who has?
Or add Dr. Eggman.
And yeah,
he already has a spirit too.
You could do a lot with, or Metal Sonic.
Yeah.
Or fuck me, how about making a Krozma boss?
Yeah.
Or Mega Rayquaza.
Maybe certain bosses could have harder variations, like Rayquaza could have a Mega Rayquaza variant. Porky could have an enhanced machine. Taboo could have a new form.
I know.
Heck, you could even bring back the Master Core or fights as their
own separate boss.
Individual bosses.
You know, so they're
less brutal.
Okay, I think that's a.
But and speaking of bosses, why not bring back Boss Rush mode?
The adventure mode kind of has one, and albeit.
But it's a little. But you have to play through
the entire
a fairly lengthy platforming section before you get to play it. And it doesn't technically include every boss since Master Hand and Crazy Hand are absent.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. Albeit this could be a good or bad thing.
So. My idea would be you create a boss rush mode. Maybe with varying intensity.
Like the ultimate choice?
Yeah. Maybe there'll be a few more differences. Like, for example, on lower intensities, you fight Master Hand and Crazy Hand along with Golem and Darkon separately. Mm-hmm. But on higher difficulties, you fight those duos at the same time.
Oh my!
Yeah. And on the topic of bringing back Boss Rush, why not just bring back all the old modes, like except for Street Smash and All Star?
No one. All Star
that would be too much.
And also it's relegated it's relegated to a mob smash.
Yeah, and in terms of Street Smash. The Switch does not
and no one really cares.
No one really cared about Street Smash at all.
So
now let's list some other modes they could bring back. Like Trophy Rush, they could rename it Spirit Rush, and instead of getting just spirits, you could also get items and snacks.
And money.
You get snacks and spirit board items, and maybe even some gold.
Oh, I know.
That would certainly be a good use for spirit points with someone who's already collected every spirit.
Not to brag. Also, you could take a page out of Brawl's coin launcher.
Yeah.
Or you could just make it Spirit Launcher.
A Spirit Launcher.
I don't know, making like the spirit gun.
You could have the spirit gun, and you could load the spirit gun with spirit points, which is your blaster. Yeah. You could also bring back Smash Run because I miss Smash Run so much.
How about make a
add an actual
local multiplayer?
A local multiplayer
where you can interact with with everyone.
Split screen would be a little distracting, but let's say you had multiple Switch consoles.
Yeah.
Heck, even an online multiplayer Smash Run wouldn't be too bad.
I don't even know why Smash Run wasn't online.
I don't know why Smash Run didn't have an online mode.
And then there was, this is for Alex. This is kind of something Alex...
Smash Tour was a bit of a guilty pleasure for me.
Yeah,
as I said in our Wii U video. Well, why not bring that back too if you're bringing back Smash Run?
Although, what would you... So what, I guess replace the trophy items?
Replace the trophy items with spirit items.
Yeah.
Heck, imagine how cool it would be to... Imagine how cool of a way to earn... Imagine... That would be a lot more of a bearable way to earn spirit board items than just refreshing the shop over and over, or playing through the same classic mode over and over.
I know.
It would be a lot more interesting.
Yeah. And it also, other modes include almost the things they took out of... One of the things they took out of Stadium. The home run contest.
That's in the original Target Smash.
By Target Smash, not Target Blast.
Target Smash. They could technically bring back both. They could bring back both to satisfy both types of
If
people.
anyone even cared about Target Blast. I got an idea.
Huh?
How about you make for Target Smash, you get Target Smash for every character?
Yeah, probably not going to be a unique stage for every character. That would be a little much.
Unless they release unless they
like, well,
release in
technically
waves.
there's no deadline.
I mean, you already have 26. You already have 26.
So you just have to
No, 25.
25. What do you mean 65?
Sheik didn't have one.
Sheik has only shared one. So you kind of already have 25 you could port over for Melee. But yeah, it would be kind of annoying to have to create 50 new stages.
Is there? Hey, why not board the platforms?
Yeah, why not? That could be a new Stadium mode. You could have board the platforms, Target Blast, Home Run Contest, Target Smash. Maybe something new, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably where a boss rush would be.
Oh, maybe the boss rush could be in the Stadium.
Okay.
Also, I might mention in this, heck, there'll probably be a lot of new challenges with these new modes. We'll dive in.
Oh my.
And heck, imagine over 200 challenges in the game. It was already cleared every single player challenge. You're just waiting for Mom to...
yeah, once again, not to brag.
Once Mom gets her Christmas money on a credit card, we already can start working on the online ones. Also, again, not to brag, but Noah did it without using a single hammer.
Oh my. Because at least they weren't... At least the
challenges weren't created. Weren't the handiwork of Satan himself in this game.
Or someone on GameFAQs put it, 10 million demon.
10 million demon.
It's on a typewriter.
It's on a typewriter. Spamming keys on a typewriter.
God, either some of them were just really stupid,
or weirdly specific.
Or downright impossible.
Clear 9.0. Customs.
Clear 9.0 without losing a stock.
Losing a single stock.
Clear 9.0 is marked within 12 minutes.
Seriously.
Okay.
Anyways, enough about challenges. Let's move on to our final topic of the video.
I've actually had this idea since about, I think, August or September.
Yeah, since before the game released.
East Alex had this idea.
A bit of a compromise for some of the people who were depressed that their favorite characters got as relegated to assist trophies. Isaac, Waluigi, Phosphora, Black Knight,
Shadow, Crystal.
And there was another example that we used, Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so this would be. So we call the mode
assistance resistance.
Oh god.
In this mode, you'd obviously play as the assist trophies.
Well, the ones that
have movesets. Like you wouldn't be playing as the Moon or Color TV game.
Or a Nintendo.
I don't know, you could play as a Nintendo.
I don't know why you'd want to.
I don't know why you'd want to. But it could even be a mini game for the hand flies and eyes.
Yeah. Seriously, I don't know. What would the gameplay be like?
Maybe
I don't know.
Something closer to a Melee style adventure mode.
Yeah. or something, or they'd have their own like their own classic or something.
Or it'd be like a unique class mode for all of them, or it'd be something similar to World of Light on a much smaller scale.
You could do a lot.
There's a ton of there's a handful of different approaches you could take to this.
As I don't think I've ever seen someone. I don't know if I've actually ever heard this concept on the internet.
Of course, most of these trophies would likely have a few moves added, but heck, maybe they wouldn't have specials or something.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe they'd be more simplified, like they were in Smash 4. Yeah, these trophies could have more simple move sets.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. The other two you were thinking of, you were thinking of were Bomberman, Alucard.
No, Alucard. That
or
was the
Knuckles, Shadow.
You already said Shadow.
Fuck. Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yes. Seriously.
Maybe there could even be a stage where you fly around as Dr. Wily, shooting hordes of enemies.
Yeah. Seriously, the
shooting hordes of flying Kirby. He's in ROMs. Jigglypuffs. Shooting hordes of flying Jigglypuffs and ROMs.
Seriously, the possibilities would be endless. Press F to pay respects to our fallen one.
Who?
Yes.
Skull Kid?
Saki. Press F to pay. Press F to pay respect.
At least he's still a spirit.
And of Mika still. Okay, with that being said, I think that's enough.
I think that's enough. If anyone has their own ideas, we'd be glad to hear them in the comments section.
If anyone comments.
Even watching the video. Oh, it feels like commenting, but just throw them at us. We'll probably read them.
Yeah, so anyways, I'm Nazarene.
And I'm Emery.
And bonjour,
my wonderful viewers.
See you
in the next video.
Yeet!